they use it for video games. What if it could also be a television that brings in all the stations that it can harvest or gather in your local area
for free?
And do it for free. Brett Hamilton is back with us.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you, pal.
Hello again.
This is called Mohu. Mohu's Curve Xtra Advanced 60-mile range indoor HDTV antenna. That's a big, long, fancy name for something that does what?
That's a big, long, fancy name for stop paying for the channels that you get for free right here. So before, and by the way, I can't show you any of these because we don't have the rights, but I can show you the logos and I can show you what you get. So how many times have you turned on a Fire TV, a streaming stick, you got the Netflix, you got the Hulu or a Roku or whatever it is, you're like, where are the local channels? Here they are. Here is CBS. Here is NBC. Now, as David said, how much does this cost? It cost that one time.
$49.96 once.
Unlike a cable box that costs what? I don't know, $10, $15 a month for each one of the rooms. I'm not saying cut the cable. I'm saying you've got the cable maybe in the one room, but as David pointed out, you've got the bedroom, you've got the kids' room, you've got the basement, and you're paying for that box to watch what? Well, you're probably going back and watching your local channels. And you're watching all these extra channels. Well, guess what? QVC and HSN are available on here, and they are here right now for free. There's QVC right there. There's HSN right there. They all live on this guide right here, and all you need to make it happen is this antenna. So think about the old days. Think about the rabbit ears that we grew up with. That's it. That's the modern day high-def version of the old school rabbit ears without the aluminum foil, without that little box where you have to spin it and stuff like that. You put it at a window, stays inside your home, you point it in the right direction, you run a scan one time on your TV, and David, I've got 32 channels here and I'm not paying for a single one of them.
Can I tell you, we had this on last Saturday is when we launched it. Since last Saturday, we've sold over 3,000 of these, most of them in that show on Saturday. In fact, it was all in that show. So this is your first chance to see it outside of the show where it debuted on Saturday. Already 3,000 are gone, and everybody is looking at this right now saying, wait a minute, I've got a TV in the bedroom that's not connected to cable.
So it's just sitting there
I've
dormant.
got one in the basement that the kids use for video games. So you're saying that if I have this hooked up, I get all these channels for free?
The
answer is yes. Now the next obvious question is, how easy is this to install?
Yeah, so this is super cool. Unlike a lot of other technology where you've got to calibrate and you've got to hit the backspace and you have to hit the, no, there's none of that. You're going to take this, and on the back of it is good old school, what they call coax. This is the cable hookup that we've seen and known and continue to use to this day. This plugs into this little splitter that comes with it. This is actually the amplifier. This is what's going to give it some juice and allow you to get extra channels. You plug one end of it to there. Now, this end goes to the back of your TV. This end goes to the open USB port on the back of your television. Bet you didn't know you had a USB port. Well, you do. And in the unlikely event that you don't, you just snap on one of those AC blocks, and if you don't own one, there will be a voucher inside your retail package that you get from QVC that will allow you to get an AC power block for free. You're not going to need it because I'm telling you right now, your TV has USB. USB is for the power. To answer that long-winded question of mine, yes, you plug it in, you hit scan one time within the settings of the TV. Well, the remote is for the television. You don't even need an extra remote. You're still going to use the same remote that came with your TV, and then every television has a guide button. The guide is not part of this. The guide is actually part of your TV. So when you hit the guide, which lives on the remote of any TV that you have, it looks just like a cable guide. And there, behind me, is every single channel that we got from scanning. Now, I count 32 earlier today, and for those of you going, well, what do I get? What can I watch? What am I no longer having to pay for? No longer have to pay the man for.
Look at this.
CBS.
This is the CBS affiliate in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
This is the NBC affiliate in Philadelphia. This is the My PHL station, which
in Philadelphia.
Is in Philly.
And then we can scroll down here, and we've got
Fox movies.
Yep. And it continues. And one thing I want to show you real quick, David, I know that we're, what, 10 of 11, so we're running out of prime time shows to show you. But right now, if you had this, and I was allowed to, but I'm not, I could watch Law & Order. And then as you could see right here, NBC News at 10 from NBC in Philadelphia.
And that's the local news.
Yep.
I could watch The Office.
Yep.
Both now and at 11. And then
there's news on the PHL, and then look over here. There's The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. And we roll up here, and there's Stephen Colbert. Just like cable, just like the local channels that you're paying for on cable, you're no longer paying for, because once you buy this antenna one time, you own them, David.
You own it, and all the channels are free. You don't pay for a single thing after you pay for the cost of this antenna. This is 4 easy payments of $12.49 and free shipping and handling. So here's what I want you to do. If you're not sure about this, buy it, bring it home, and try it for 30 days. You've got 30 days to try this, to love it or return it. If it's not what you want or it's not everything we talk about, return it for a full refund of your purchase price. But I think once you get this home and you're like, wait a minute, I'm getting all these channels for free? I'm not paying a monthly bill? I pay for this one device one time and then it's free for as long as I own it?
Yep.
This is what I'm talking about. This is going to be a game changer. Because back in the day when I was young and Brett was young in the 70s, we had rabbit ears.
Yeah.
There was no cable back in those days.
You only got what was flying around in space, and typically it was ABC, NBC, CBS. Fox didn't exist yet.
Right.
And there was probably a UHF channel, right? You would do the second dial, you roll up into the 40s or the 50s or whatever it was.
UHF, yeah, exactly.
Good old UHF. Well, all that still flies around in space, and it just so happens,
just helps you catch it.
It just helps you catch it. But the cool part about it is, and again, not to kill you with the tech, but I was explaining to David earlier, most of you watch high definition channels and you go, it's never going to look better than this. Believe it or not, when it comes from cable, it gets compressed, it gets squeezed, and sometimes it doesn't look as pretty. When you get it over the air and you capture it with this antenna, it's still high def, but it's actually better. It's a better signal. It's an uncompressed signal. And again, anything that this picks up, and it will vary. Some markets, you're going to get more than the 30 channels. This just happens to be what we get because we're about, I don't know, what do you think, 30, 35 miles from Philadelphia?
Yep.
From Manayunk, the town that has all of the towers for all
Here's
the
a
networks
question
around
for
here.
you.
Sure.
Do you have a vacation cabin in the mountains? Do you have a beach house at the shore? And you don't want to hook up any kind of cable there. What you're looking to do is just harvest the channels that are in the area. If you've got a TV in that beach house or your mountain cabin and you got this antenna, whatever it catches, you watch for free. Free. The only thing you're paying for is the antenna. $49 and change, or look at it this way, 4 payments of $12.49, and your shipping and handling, oh, that's free. So now you're looking at something that's super easy to plug in. All the ports you need to plug this in are already on your TV.
You already have them.
And you've also got that coaxial port, and that's there too.
Yeah, coax has been part of televisions for the last 30 years, whatever. It might actually longer than that. So again, you're plugging this in one time. There's a little splitter that comes with it. It splits it off so you can plug into the back of the TV. The other end of it plugs into the USB port. If for some reason your television doesn't have a USB port, and I can almost guarantee that it does, they will give you one of those little AC blocks, right? The same piece that you charge a cell phone with. Plug that into the wall, that gives it the power. But for those of you wondering, all you have to do is go into your settings, go to where it says channel tuning, hit channel, hit the tuning part of it. It will go and it will find every single channel in your market. And I guarantee
within 60 miles.
Within 60 miles. And what it will do is it's going to show you every single channel that you get on the built-in guide.
Including QVC and HSN.
There they are.
Right
down
there.
Here.
Can I tell you over 1,000 of these are now gone? We are getting busy on our phone lines because I think everybody's beginning to understand now, oh my gosh, this is so easy. I've got that TV in the basement that the kids use just to play video games. Or I've got a TV in my bedroom that I took the cable box out from because I rarely watch it.
There you go.
But sometimes when I'm in bed at night, I'd like to see the local news.
Yeah, and again, when we present Amazon Fire TV, the #1 question I get day in and day out when I show you guys that, can I get my local channels? And the answer is no. The only thing missing from what's called a streaming device, it's Roku, it's Amazon, it's Apple TV, all of those, is the fact that you can't get your local channels. And people, as David just said, they want to watch their favorite network shows. They want to watch Netflix and Hulu, but at the end of the day, you still want to watch your local news, and you can't get that anywhere else. Now, not only do you get it, but you're not paying for the service. You own this device, you pay for it one time, you run the scan one time,
and you
will
get
find
all
the channel.
this
free.
Free.
Yeah.
And you never pay for it again after you buy the antenna.
Right.
Now, you need to be within 60 miles of the tower.
Wherever
right?
the towers are. Now,
wherever the towers are. Not the cities, just where the towers are.
Yeah, and the towers are usually somewhere either on the outskirts of the city, sometimes on the top of the buildings in the city. They're different in every single metro. If you go to Mohu's website, it'll let you put your zip code inside there, and you can actually see exactly what channels you will get based on where you live. But I'll tell you this, not having to pay for the channels that you probably watch more than any other through other services is amazing. Because you think about what a DVR costs monthly, $10, $15, whatever it might be.
Right.
That's for one of them. And you got to pay them every single month. Here you're spending less than $50 and you own it.
Let me tell you now, we've taken orders for 1,500 of these are now gone, and lots of people are saying, wait a minute. You're telling me that if I buy this one device for 4 payments of $12.49 and you ship it to me for free because there's free shipping, I plug this into my TV, whatever stations it gathers,
Correct.
I watch for free for the lifetime that I own the antenna.
Yeah.
And that's all true. You pay one fee, and that fee is the cost of this antenna. And then after that, you pay nothing for the TV stations that you get on this antenna. There is no monthly fee, there's no monthly bill, there's no nothing. Because once you own the antenna, the TV stations that you get on your television are free.
Yeah.
They are there for your watching pleasure, and you don't pay a dime for them.
And the best way to translate that, David, is to think back, as you said earlier, we all grew up with the rabbit ears, right? That was how we got all of our channels to go to our television. This is nothing more than a modern day version of it. Just like when you owned the rabbit ears back then, you didn't pay for your channels. You own this now, and now you get your channels, and you get NBC, you get CBS, you get Fox, you get HSN, you get QVC, and then a whole bunch of other really fun channels that keep tripping across here. And by the way, as time goes on, it's possible you'll run a scan and get more channels. It just depends on what's in your area.
Ready now, 2,000 of these are gone, and everybody's understanding, oh my gosh, I don't have to pay a monthly fee for this.
No, it's
I
too
buy
good to be
this
true.
one antenna for $49.96 or 4 payments of $12.49.
Yep.
You ship it to me with free shipping. I hook it up to my television, and whatever stations it gathers,
Lives in your area, yep.
I watch for free. And I watch for free as long as I own the TV and the antenna.
Yep. And this will work on
Because you're
any
never
TV.
going to pay another cent after you buy this antenna for all of the television that this will bring into your home. And that's a really good deal. That's what I'd call a down-home deal. That's what it's all about. So don't spend money unnecessarily when you can have what you really want to watch and watch it for free. All you need is the tool to bring it into your home. And that tool is the Mohu. Mohu! This is simple, and it works on your own television's remote control. And remember, your guide will look different based on your television make and brand.
Sure, this is an LG, so this is what it looks like here. Samsung, any television you have will have this.
We are wildly busy. Over 2,300 are gone just in this show. Don't dare hang up. Stay on the line, order as many as you need. And for these, Brett, you'll need one for each TV?
That's correct. You need to put one on each TV, meaning each room. But
Yeah,
again,
so if you've got 2 TVs that you want to hook this up to, you'll need to buy 2 of them. But remember, after you buy the device, everything that you watch on that TV is FREE. I like that word.
All right, buddy.
All right, pal.
Peace.
Pardon me for walking in front of you. I'm going
Go
to
ahead.
sneak over here.